Hey Travelhearts! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherry, your travel-obsessed friend who's just as hooked on exploring the world as you are. Today, we're diving into the heart of Europe, Germany. From fairy tale castles and legendary composers to cutting-edge cities and cozy traditions, Germany truly has it all. So make sure to stick around till the end. Whether you're planning a visit, thinking of moving, or just curious, this guide is packed with everything you need to know. Let's kick things off with what truly matters to people here. Because once you understand this, everything else starts to click. Germans value efficiency, structure, and doing things the right way, especially in public life. There's a deep respect for Ordnung, or order, not to be strict, but to keep life flowing smoothly for everyone. Privacy is also sacred. People tend to keep to themselves, and they offer that same space to others, which creates a quiet kind of calm that's actually really refreshing. And recently, there's been a noticeable shift toward balance and well-being. More people are taking mental health days, working hybrid jobs, and embracing a slower, more mindful way of living. It's a culture learning to blend structure with softness. And honestly, that's kind of beautiful. Let's talk about a classic debate in Germany. Big city life or small town charm? Germany really gives you the best of both worlds. On one side, you've got vibrant cities like Berlin, Munich, and Hamburg, buzzing with tech, culture, nightlife, and people from every corner of the globe. It's fast-paced, exciting, and full of energy. On the other side, just a train ride away, there are postcard-perfect villages tucked in the Black Forest or quiet little towns in Saxony, where life moves slower and traditions run deep. Think homemade bread, church bells, and neighbors who actually greet you by name. Lately, more young professionals are trading the city hustle for peaceful countryside living. With strong Wi-Fi and remote jobs on the rise, small towns are making a big comeback. It's quieter, more affordable, and honestly, a breath of fresh air. But in the end, it all comes down to the lifestyle you prefer. Fast or slow, city lights or village vibes. Germany has something that'll feel just right for you. Let's talk about something that makes Germany truly unforgettable: the way it lives with its history. Here, history isn't just something you read in books. It's something you walk through. Streets, buildings, even public art all carry stories. And the way Germany embraces its past? It's honest, reflective, and deeply human. Take Berlin, for example. You'll find the Holocaust Memorial standing just steps away from modern tech startups and cafes. That contrast? It's powerful. It shows how the past and present don't just coexist. They speak to each other. And with walking tour apps and AR experiences popping up all over the country, you can actually see history come to life as you explore. It's one thing to learn about events in a classroom, and a whole other thing to stand right where they happened. Germany doesn't shy away from its story, and as a traveler, that makes every step more meaningful. Okay, Travelhearts, get ready, because German food culture? It's probably not what you think. Sure, you'll find bratwurst and pretzels, but the real surprise is what's beyond that. Think vegan doner, Turkish-German street food, amazing Vietnamese spots tucked away in quiet neighborhoods. It's a delicious fusion of cultures. Germany is also having a major organic moment. Farm-to-table restaurants are thriving, and even in smaller towns, you'll find places serving fresh, local, seasonal dishes. Oh, and bread lovers? Welcome home. Germany has over 3,000 types of bread, each with its own flavor, story, and tradition. And nope, the bread capital isn't Berlin. It's actually Weimar. Who knew? Add in a cozy cafe culture that's booming even outside big cities, and you've got a food scene that's way more diverse and exciting than most people realize. Let's talk about getting around, because Germany is seriously rethinking how people move. The Deutschlandticket is still going strong. For just 49 euros a month, you get unlimited access to regional and local public transport across the country. Yep, trains, trams, and buses, all with one card. It's a total game changer for travelers and commuters alike. In cities like Hamburg and Freiburg, more and more streets are turning car-free. And over in North Rhine-Westphalia and Bavaria, Entire highways just for e-bikes are becoming a thing. Eco-friendly, fast, and no traffic jams? Yes, please. Even the trains are getting an upgrade. Germany's famous high-speed rail is becoming more energy efficient. Though, let's be honest, still not perfectly on time. You'll learn to live with the 5-minute delay announcements. It's kind of a national inside joke. And city transport? It's all going smart. With mobility apps like Jelby in Berlin, you can plan your route and hop between trains, scooters, bikes, and shared cars, all in one place. And you know that more and more young people in Germany aren't even bothering to get a driver's license. For them, public transport isn't just a backup. It's the main way to live. Let's talk about daily life in Germany, because how people live and work here really shapes the whole vibe. Remote work? Totally normalized now, especially in fields like IT, media, and academia. You'll find people working from mountain cabins, lakeside cafes, or just from their perfectly organized home offices. Very on brand, right? And here's something exciting. More companies are trying out the 4-day work week. Yep, longer weekends are slowly becoming a real thing. Talk about work-life balance goals. But don't be fooled. Structure still matters. Sundays? Still quiet. No mowing the lawn, no power drills, no chaos. It's a day for rest, long walks, and coffee with friends. The whole country kind of breathes out together. If you're staying in an apartment, you'll notice shared recycling stations. Yes, Germans take sorting trash very seriously. And even little Bücherboxen, community book swap boxes where you can leave a novel and pick up something new. It's such a wholesome neighborhood thing. And remember, whether you're in a tiny town or a big city, it's totally normal and appreciated to greet your neighbors. A simple hello or guten Tag goes a long way in feeling like you belong. Hey, Travelhearts, ready to turn those travel daydreams into real-world miles? I've partnered with a top-notch travel company that sorts everything: flights, stays, and tours. Hit the first link below, choose your dream destination, and book the trip exactly the way you want it. Need solid gear before you jet? There is also a link takes you to my hand-picked travel essentials, all road-tested by yours truly. Wherever you're headed, happy wandering. All right, now let's talk about something that makes Germany truly special. Its rich, multicultural heartbeat. Today, more than a quarter of the people living in Germany come from a migration background. You'll find vibrant Turkish neighborhoods, growing Polish and Romanian communities, and Syrian families adding their warmth, food, and traditions to local life. And more recently, refugees, especially from Ukraine, have found a new start here through language schools, integration programs, and local work initiatives. It's not always an easy journey, but the spirit of starting over and finding belonging, it's powerful. You'll see this beautiful mix of cultures everywhere. In the food stalls at street markets, bilingual signs at schools, art exhibits, and those amazing summer festivals where everyone's dancing to something different but somehow together. What it means to be German isn't tied to your family name anymore. It's about the values you share: kindness, respect, and a love for Ordnung. You know that one by now. And honestly, that kind of identity feels more welcoming than ever. Germany's Green Revolution. It's not just about sorting your trash here, though, yes, that's serious business. Nowadays, you'll spot solar panels on rooftops everywhere, even in the middle of bustling cities. And have you heard of Waldbaden? It's forest bathing, basically nature therapy. And it's so popular, your health insurance might actually cover it. If you love nature, Germany's national parks like the Harz and Bavarian Forest are booming with ecotourism. Think hiking, wildlife, and pure fresh air. And one of my favorite things? The refillable culture. Shampoo, cleaning supplies, even pasta. You bring your own containers and refill, cutting down on plastic waste. Oh, and don't forget your cloth bag when you shop. Plastic is officially out of style here, and you'll fit right in. Let's take a moment to dive into education and innovation in Germany. One of the coolest things? University education here is still tuition-free for everyone, and that includes international students. So if you're dreaming about studying in Europe, Germany's a top contender. But not everyone chooses the university path. Apprenticeships are still hugely popular and respected, especially for those who prefer learning by doing. It's a great way to build skills and get right into the workforce. On the innovation front, Germany is buzzing. Startups are popping up everywhere, focusing on exciting fields like artificial intelligence, green energy, and biotech. There's a real push to be at the forefront of technology and sustainability. Schools aren't falling behind either. These days, kids are learning about climate tech and ethics as part of their everyday lessons, preparing them not just for exams, but for the challenges of the future. So whether you're thinking about education, a career, or just curious about Germany's future, it's clear that this country is making big moves to stay smart and sustainable. Okay, Travelhearts, if you've made it this far, you're about to discover some of the most important, and honestly, some of the most surprising things about German culture. So let's dive in. Germany isn't just one big, uniform culture, far from it. There are some pretty noticeable regional differences. You've got Berlin with its laid-back vibe and unique dialect, Bavaria with its strong traditions and distinct accent, and then Hamburg, bringing that cool northern charm. With more people moving around and connecting online, newcomers often expect a one-size-fits-all Germany. But what they actually find is a country full of proud local identities and really distinct ways of speaking and living. It's one of those things that makes exploring Germany so fascinating. Now, one thing that often catches visitors off guard? The no small talk culture. It's not that Germans are unfriendly, it's just that efficiency rules here. People get straight to the point, and that's just how things flow. Speaking of getting straight to the point, Germans are famous for their direct communication style. They say what they mean, no sugarcoating. If you're from a place where people soften the message, this can feel a bit sharp at first. And with Germany becoming more international, this honest, no-fluff way of speaking stands out even more. You'll also notice plenty of unwritten rules. For example, standing on the right side of escalators is a must. Step on the left only if you're in a hurry, or you'll get some serious side eyes. Don't forget, supermarkets close pretty early here, especially on Saturdays, so don't wait until the last minute to grab your groceries. And don't expect anyone to pack your bags for you. You bring your own and pack your groceries yourself. Oh, and punctuality? Germans take it seriously. Being even a few minutes late to a meeting or coffee date can feel like a big deal. Lastly, if you buy bottles, remember the pfand system. That's the deposit you get back when you return them. So don't just toss those bottles in the trash. And one more tip, always carry some cash. Even today, not every cafe or small shop accepts cards. So, here we are at the end of our little adventure through Germany. We've explored castles and culture, quirks and quiet Sundays. And I hope you're leaving with a clearer, deeper picture of what life here is really like. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It honestly keeps me motivated to create more travel stories like this, especially since they take a lot of time, heart, and love to put together. Until next time, wherever your path leads, may it be full of discovery, connection, and just the right amount of surprise. See you on the next journey.